So because of my vision, sometimes you'll see me up here with my glasses checking you out, but really this is your practice. So do whatever you need to do. If you want to have some space, if you don't want to have the camera on you, it's fine. Let's start out on our bellies. So come on down to lie down on your mat on your tummy. And you can rest your head on your hands, or you can turn your head to one side. And as you're settling in, just make sure your space feels really comfortable and safe. There's no other things that are going to buzz or beep around you. And you can just close your eyes and become still. In that moment of stillness, there's a lot that you can begin to notice in your body and in your mind. And for tonight, see if you can drop down into your heart. Maybe you feel your heart beating against the floor. Hang out in your heart. Listen from that space. If your head is turned to one side, maybe you choose to turn it the other direction for a few moments. Last night, my daughter Grace was feeling afraid and having a hard time sleeping. And so I found a talk by a guru by the name of Muji, and we were watching it together. He's Jamaican, but he is really, world renowned as this yoga kind of wisdom master. And in the talk, he was basically saying that there is a lot of fear right now that we are being affected by, and yet we can start to remember that we are whole inside. We are already made of love inside, and we can turn toward that. He said where always we would go outward for reassurance, we would go outward with our attention. Now we can begin to turn heartward, turn toward our own hearts. So last few seconds on your belly, breathe right into your heart against the earth. Feel the grounding of that. Take a deeper breath in right here. Exhale completely. Bring your hands to either side of your body. Come up over your knees and sit your hips back into child's pose. Really get your sitting bones to tuck under your body, rounding to release your lower back after all of that belly down. Send your breath into your back body and begin to deepen it even more. In this slow flow tonight, You can practice a complete breath if you like, a belly, ribs, and chest kind of breath. Or you can add some ujjayi breath if you want to. It'll give you some heat and energy, dragging your breath across the back of your throat. Breathing in and out of your nose. In this child's pose, just a few more moments. And let's start to link our breath with our movement and get things going. Inhale, rise up to hands and knees. Exhale, round your back, tucking your tailbone, shin towards your chest. Inhale, belly comes down, chest rises, look up. Exhale, round again. Simple cat and cow. You may have done this many, many times. Do it completely linked with your breath. In and out, up and down. If you want to join me on the playlist, the first song is called My Mind.
Can't take my mind
Moving with your breath.
off of you.
Feel what muscles contract, what muscles lengthen.
Can't take
And
my
then over the next few
mind
breaths, tuck your toes, lift your hips high, use downward facing dog to open your legs, pedaling your legs, heels up and down,
Can't take my mind off of you.
pushing through the straight arms, down into your hands and fingers.
Take my mind off of you.
As you inhale, wave yourself forward. Stay with me. Come all the way down onto your belly. With your palms on either side of your chest. Inhale, take your right leg up and over, taking your right toes over to the outside of your left hip. Exhale, bring your right leg back down onto your belly. Inhale, left leg all the way up and over. Bring your left toes behind you. Exhale, bring your left thigh back down onto your belly. Inhale, lift your chest into cobra. Squeeze your shoulders back, look up. Exhale, tuck toes, lift hips, belly to spine, downward facing dog. We'll do this little flow a few times together. Inhale, come forward, lie all the way down, back to your belly. Next inhale, right leg up and over, toes behind you. Exhale, back to your belly. Inhale, left leg up and over, bend your knee, touch your toes down. Exhale, back to your belly, forehead down. Inhale, chest lifts, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Make sure when you get down to down dog, you're gazing back or up at your navel to release your neck. One more time. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, down onto your belly. Inhale, right leg over, toes behind. Exhale, back down. Over the next few breaths, left leg comes up and over. Brings it back down. Inhale to cobra. And then meet us in downward facing dog. Pause in your down dog. Find a rhythm of your breath now. Stay with your breath. On the next exhale, walk your feet all the way to your hands. When you get there, maybe you grab opposite elbows. Just hang out over your legs, releasing your spine. And then let your hands come down wherever they touch. Let your head drop and hang like a ripe fruit. Really use gravity to make space in your spine, especially if you've been sitting a lot today. Imagine that you're pulling out some space that was compressed today. Now inhale, bring your fingers up onto your shins, lift your chest, look forward. Exhale, fold back down over your leg. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach your arms up overhead. At the top, grab your right wrist. Exhale, take a side bend to your left. Inhale brings you through center. Tuck your tail, grab your left wrist. Exhale to your right. Inhale, come through center, lift your heart, look up between your hands. Exhale, fold down. Simple sun salutation. Inhale, fingers to shins, flat back. Exhale, go to downward facing dog. Stay with me. From downward facing dog, wave forward to high plank. This first round, we're going to take it easy. Touch your knees down. Touch your chest down, wave through into cobra, lifting your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. You stay here for 3 breaths. Of course, if you're digging chaturanga, you can take chaturanga, but not because you think you have to, but only move when it feels right, when your heart is leading you. Take another breath in. Exhale, come to the top of your mat, maybe a couple of steps up. Inhale, half lift, look forward. Exhale, fold, gaze back. Inhale, rise, and over the next few breaths, follow your breath. Exhale is a side bend left. Inhale comes through center. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, come through center, look up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, look out. Exhale, downward facing dog. Get on your hands and feet and then wave yourself forward. Land softly, knees, chest, chin. Roll through, chest up, shoulders down. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Your goal is to try to make your movement and breath synchronized. To stay in the sensation, keep turning toward yourself. Next exhale, walk your feet to your hands. I'll start you off again, and then you'll take it into your own hands. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. You're gonna find your pace with this. 2 side bends. Next song comes on to inspire you. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale to lift your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Your inhale waves you forward. Exhale to climb down. Inhale to rise out of the earth. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 full breaths. Can you use this flow to keep turning toward yourself? When you're ready, top of your mat, keep flowing. Just a few more rounds. Sun salutation. You can add in any shapes you want. You can hold the shape if you're digging it. Keep going with your breath. Good. The next time that you get to downward facing dog, just meet us there. Hold space for your online community. We're almost there together. See if you can feel when we're all there. Close your eyes and turn yourself towards your heart. Your heart is kind of dunking towards you. Listen. We're going to do one more flow where we're learning the sequence and then we get to dance it to the music, and then the rest will be guided. So pay attention to the sequence. Your body will remember it. Inhale, lift your right leg high in the air for a three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your right foot forward between your hands. Drop your left heel behind you. Inhale, slowly rise, reaching your arms up overhead, gazing up, warrior one, Virabhadrasana. Exhale, bring your hands down, bring your left knee down like a low lunge. Inhale, lift your right arm up. It's like you're moving through a dragonfly twist with your left knee down. Now bend your left knee. See if you can catch your left foot behind you, giving yourself an awesome front thigh stretch. Exhale, bring your right hand back down. Spin your left heel back down behind you and grab your right wrist, pulling your right arm all the way up. Take a big inhale in Sky Archer. Exhale, bring your hands to the floor and step back, downward facing dog. Now you can go right to down dog, or you can take a flow through plank, down to your belly, back up again and meet us in down dog. That vinyasa anytime you want to keep building heat. Let's take the left side. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, slow and controlled. Rock forward and place it between your hands. Drop your right heel. Inhale, reach your arms up over your head, warrior one. Exhale, bring both your hands down. Spin your right knee down to the floor. Inhale, lift your left arm up like dragonfly twist. Maybe stay here or reach back, catch your right foot and draw your heel towards your buttock. Exhale, hand down, right heel down. Grab your wrist. Inhale, pull it all the way up. Sky Archer away from the earth. Exhale, plant your hands and step back. Your version. And then you get to down dog and you pause for 3 breaths. And it's not nothing. There's something going on here. Maybe your kneecaps are lifted. Your belly's lifted. Your breath is full. Bottom of your exhale, come all the way up to the top of your mat. Feet together, like Sunny. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. This time, bend both your knees. Inhale, reach your arms up. Chair pose. Just one breath in chair. Exhale, fold over your leg. Inhale, look out. Exhale, take downward facing dog or take that vinyasa and meet us there. I'll talk you through those standing poses again. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, round your spine as you step your right foot through, drop your left heel. Inhale, both arms up, warrior. Exhale, hands down, left knee touches. Inhale, right arm up, bend your left knee, pull your foot in. Exhale, plant your hand, drop your left heel. Grab your wrist, inhale, get up on your legs as far away as you can. Exhale, plant your hands, take a down dog or a vinyasa. Next inhale, left leg goes all the way up. Exhale, step it through. Over the next few breaths, you inhale to warrior. Exhale to go low, drop your knee. Inhale, left arm up, grab your foot if you like, press through. Exhale, hands down, right heel drops. Inhale, Sky Archer, way up. Exhale, plant your hands. Meet us in downward facing dog. Recover here. Soft, smooth breath. Maybe you take a breather in child's pose. Let's keep going with Sun B. Bottom of your exhale, top of your mat. Inhale, look out. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees here. Inhale, chair pose. Reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. I'm gonna put the music on. We're gonna keep flowing from down dog. Right leg goes up. And you step it through. Inhale to warrior. Down to the earth. It does not have to be perfect. You can even change the poses. Sit down and take a stretch, whatever you want. This is your practice. After Sky Archer, you step back to down dog and take it on the left side. Keep flowing now. A couple more rounds of breath and movement.
I may never know just exactly what you go through. But there's one thing I'll always share with you. I'll share with you. I'll share with you, yes. You are always loved. You are always loved. Child, you will always be loved. Always loved. Always loved. When you feel lost and can't find your way, when it gets dark at the end of the day, try to remember that it's just a part of it all. There is a light inside of your heart, and it penetrates through all that you are. Love penetrates through all that you are.
Yes, just keep taking it. One breath, one movement.
Exactly what you go through. I may never know.
Yes, turning towards yourself. I see some folks adding in other shapes. Slowing down or speeding up. Couple more rounds.
Always loved. You are always loved. Child, you will always be loved. Always loved. Always loved.
Not sure if you can hear it in the music, but he's saying, you are always loved. Begin to make your way to the top of your mat in that chair pose, bending your knees and reaching your arms up, chair pose, Utkatasana. And so Muji was saying sometimes we forget that we're loved because we're caught in our fear. When things get difficult, it's so easy to fall away from it. Go now to where it gets difficult. Maybe sit a little lower. Maybe reach your arms a little higher, drawing your navel towards your spine. Somehow keep turning heartward, towards your own heart. Find your breath. Take another inhale, look up. Exhale, crush forward. Plant your hands, drop your head. Walk your feet back to downward facing dog. Use down dog as a resting pose for a moment. It's resting on your hands and your feet. Just like Sun B. Inhale, lift your right leg high for that three-legged dog. Hold it for a moment. These poses we're going to hold a little bit longer. Gives us a chance to feel them, but also to tweak them. Feel free to try things out within the basic template of the pose. Take another inhale in three-legged dog. And then once more, step your right foot forward between your hands. Spin your left heel down. Just like Sun B, grab your wrist, pull it up to Sky Archer, but this is just a preparation. Open your arms to a T, fold out over your right leg. Right hand to your lower leg, left arm is up. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. Can you snuggle the four corners of your feet down and reach to the crown of your head? Gazing up at your fingers. Take another inhale here. Exhale, turn down. Place both hands on the floor in front of your right foot. Bend your right knee, tuck your left knee behind your right into a Shiva squat. You can keep your hands on the earth or you can bring them to your heart center. Lift your heart here, look out. Just like that share, when things get difficult, choose not to close my heart. Choose to stay with my breath. While you're down there, bring your right hand back to the right corner of your mat. Inhale, peel your left arm and leg up toward the ceiling, half moon. You can look down for grounding, or maybe you look out or up towards your left fingers. Lifting your left leg as high as you can. Feel that stretch of your inner groin. Exhale, bring your left hand to the floor. Drop your left foot to the floor behind you. Stay with me. You're gonna pick up your right foot and set your right shin bone down behind your wrist. Slide your left leg all the way back. Inhale, walk your hands back, lift your heart. Exhale, walk your elbows out in front of you or climb all the way down to your face. Yes, we actually can hang out in this sleeping swan or reclined pigeon to really enjoy the stretch of our hips. One more, full breath right here. Next inhale, rise all the way up, stay with me. Turn towards your left leg, spin all the way around so that now you're facing the back of your mat with your knees bent in front of you. Inhale, lift your feet and arms, coming into Navasana or boat pose. Try to get the round out of your back, lift your heart. You might even be able to stretch your legs. If you need to hold on to them, that's groovy too, just as long as you're feeling this. Notice if you have any hardness in your jaw or your eyes. Take another breath in. Exhale, lie all the way down on your back. Bring your feet flat and your arms down. Inhale, lift your hips in the air, bridge pose. Walk your shoulders underneath your back, maybe interlace your fingers and press your front body up. That same openness of your thighs we were practicing earlier. Really lengthen. Bring your breath all the way up to your heart as it rises towards your face. Good. Exhale, lower down. Draw knees to belly, nose to knees. Rock forward and back, up and down your spine. And the next time that you come forward, plant your hands in front of you and walk your feet backward. Take downward facing dog. Pause and find your breath. And notice, what did those poses open up? What can I now feel that I couldn't feel before? Let's explore the left side. Inhale, left leg out. Stay in your three-legged dog. It's different if you lift the hip. It's different if you rotate your left hip down and try to lift your inner left leg. Or if you look at your navel or look at your hands, explore it, breathe into it. Maybe drop your right heel. One more breath in. Exhale, step your left foot forward between your hands. Drop your right heel, same preparation. Find Sky Archer, pull it all the way up on two straight legs now. Open your arms to a T and hinge down into your triangle. Kicking your hips to the right, extending long through both sides of your trunk. Gaze up. Where your focus goes, your heart goes. Heart up, big breath in. Exhale, look down. Plant your hands in front of your left foot. Tuck your right knee behind your bent left knee for Shiva squat. Hands can be at your heart or on the floor. Rack your outer hips towards one another. Pull up your belly. This is where we discover our strength. Right at this edge. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right leg and right arm peel open. Try to straighten your left leg if that's available to you. See how high you can extend that right leg on a diagonal, turning your chest up toward the ceiling. Falling and getting back in as many times as you want. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower your right foot down behind you, drop your hands. Now pick up your left leg, set your shin down behind your hands. Lower your pelvis down, big inhale to lift your heart. Exhale, climb forward, elbows or face. Turning both sides of your trunk down towards the floor. Turning again down towards your heart, listening to it. I was so grateful. My daughter wanted to listen to this strange man with a long beard, telling her that she's loved, helping her to rediscover it. We are not the fear, he said, that we have been infected by. We are loved. Inhale, slowly walk up, turn towards your right. Keep turning around until you face the back of your mat, bent knees. Lift up your feet, lift up your arms. Rise up like your heart's coming through your hands now, Navasana, boat pose. It may even help if you lift the corners of your face into a soft smile. It may help make you feel lighter. What else are you doing to really click into this? One more breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down onto your back, feet flat. Now, yogi's choice on this second back bend here. You can drop your arms and lift up again to bridge pose, just as we did before. Or if you want to go further, you can bring hands to either side of your head. Press your feet and hands down and just see what's available. If it's available to come to the top of your head, maybe you come up onto your hands and to your feet. If that feels too intense, just continue with bridge. Let's stay a few more breaths. Yes, you can. Keep going. Good. Big breath in right here. Exhale, lower all the way down. Draw your knees into your belly when you get there and your nose to your knees. Rock side to side, rock forward and back. One more time. Gain momentum. Come all the way forward, plant your hands and step back, downward facing dog. Come to your breath. We're going to continue to open our hearts, and I guarantee you're going to meet some resistance, either physical resistance or mental resistance. Observe those obstacles as they arise. Keep going. Keep breathing. Come forward to lie all the way down onto your belly again. And this time, interlace your fingers over your bum, bringing your forehead to the floor. Before you even rise up, squeeze your shoulder blades back towards the back of your heart and press your pubic bone, the front of your pelvis, down into the earth. That's going to ground you and lengthen your spine. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your legs, Shalabhasana, locust pose. And you don't have to go far before you really feel it, all of that contraction of your back body to lift and open your front body. Take another breath in. Exhale, lower down. Relax for a moment and then repeat it. Interlace fingers, squeeze your chest up, lift your legs up. Be brave. See if you can lift a little bit higher with every inhale. Good. Exhale. Lower all the way down. Let your arms drop for a moment. And if you tune in, you'll feel your heart beating. We think we need to get on a treadmill or a bike to get our heart rate up. There's your stress test right here, back bending. Let's keep going. Bend your knees and grab your ankles. That bind right there of grabbing your ankles is just like the interlacing of your fingers. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. Now, push your feet into your hands. Lift your chest. Lift your thighs. Dhanurasana, bow pose. Try to magnetize your inner thighs towards one another. Try to send your heart forward and up. Notice again what resistance comes up. Is it hard to breathe? Get that full breath. Good. Exhale, lower all the way down. Again, pause. Stay with me. If you've released your feet, bend your knees, grab them again. 2 more back bends, I know you can. We're going to take both sides of Parsva Dhanurasana, revolved bow pose. If you need to watch me, you can. Inhale, press up into bow pose, lifting your chest, lifting your thighs. Now you're going to lift your left hip, similar to what we did in the beginning of practice, and roll. You might need a little momentum. Roll onto your right side, opening your chest onto your right side. Inhale, comes back to center. Try to lift your thighs up. And then right hip rolls over to your left side. On your left shoulder, keep opening your heart. Last few seconds, come back to the center. Lift everything up. Toes up. Chest up. Exhale, drop it down. Take a cheek to the floor. Take a breath in. And let it out with a sigh. Once more, feel that awesome pounding of your heart. And feel the power of turning heartward. Listen. Just listen. Quietly roll right onto your back and draw your knees into your belly once more. We're going to stay nice and grounded from here. So feel your body weight into the floor as you once more rock from side to side. Grab onto your feet. Take a happy baby, inside or outside edges of your feet. As you plug your thighs into your hip sockets, feel your back releasing and widening. If you had practiced Ujjayi breath, maybe you let it go. Let your body just breathe as it needs to now. Release your left foot. Slide your left leg all the way down and bring your right knee into your belly. Give it a squeeze, like an upside down lunge. Take your right knee with your left hand and pull it across your body into a twist, a single leg reclined twist. And it might feel good to have your right knee still kind of up towards your belly to lengthen your lower back. As your right arm extends out, as you gaze over your right fingers or close your eyes. Now maybe we can feel a little bit more. We did some practice. We got energy flowing. We opened our hearts. Now maybe we don't have to go outward in search of anything. We can go heartward. Rediscovering the love we are made of. Keeping your right knee bent, slowly roll back onto your back. And then you can either clasp your hands behind your leg, or if you know you can grab your foot or your big toe, you can reach for that. Extend your right leg up toward the ceiling. If you can't get your leg straight, again, you might bend it or grab the back of your leg. It'll feel like an intense stretch of your leg, but not a struggle. Yeah, some folks are even using a towel or a strap around your foot. If you have one nearby, you can use a shirt. Try to keep your shoulders heavy, your head heavy. Continue being aware of your breath, moment by moment. Next exhale, release your right foot, send it all the way down. Draw your left knee into your belly and give it a squeeze. You know where you're going now, guys. Pull it across your body when you're ready. Find your twist. Soften your jaw. Just breathe.
Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know. Ooh, oh, you say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I think I'm weak. And you say I'm held when I'm falling short. And when I don't belong, oh, you say I'm yours. And I believe, oh, I believe what you say of me. I believe. The only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. In you I find my worth, in you I find my identity. Oh, you say I'm loved. Slowly begin to roll onto your back again, drawing your left knee into your belly, extending it up toward the ceiling, grabbing the foot or the back of the leg. Taking all I have and now I'm laying it at your feet. You have every failure, God. You have every victory. Oh, you say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. Keep breathing, honoring any thoughts, any feeling. You say I'm held when I'm falling short. When I don't belong, oh, you say I'm yours. Slowly extend your left leg all the way down long. Reach your arms all the way up over your head. Take a full body stretch. Big breath in. Exhale, draw your knees in. Once more, hug this precious body towards your heart. See if there's anything else your body needs or desires before Shavasana. And if your Shavasana feels delicious on your back, you can go to your back. Or if you want to return to your belly where we began, you can lie on your belly or even on your side and throw your legs over a sofa, whatever you want. Start to take your final movements down into whatever shape of stillness you want to take. Make sure there's no strain. It's totally effortless. Letting go completely.
yourself to remain still. And then tune in to your heart. Like you can do that a lot. It really just takes a shift in perspective for a moment. Feel your heart beating in the stillness. Take a soft breath in. And as you let it go, gently slide your feet up underneath your knees and tip on over to a fetal position. Pause there, just curled up for a moment. You can keep your eyes closed and move very, very slowly to bring yourself up to a seated position, cross-legged, sitting tall. We didn't do a lot of seated poses today, so just feel that feeling of sitting on your seat and lifting up through your spine. Noticing your breath in and out of your nose. So grateful we have these opportunities to shed the tension, to turn heartward and remember who we are. Last night, my daughter Grace, she wanted to keep listening to Muji. Of course, you know these gurus, they talk forever, and it was getting late. And I said, it's time to turn it off for now, but we can go back again. We can listen again. We can remember again. And so let's place our hands at our heart center, thumbs right at the sternum, and lift tall as we once more choose to remember and to hold that truth for ourselves and for each other, and maybe for all beings, especially those who are frightened in this moment. We are love. We are going to be okay. Please take a full breath in right here. Let it go with a sigh. One more time, full breath in. And let it all go. Together we'll join our voices and our hearts in one sound, the sound of Om, to close our practice. Please take a breath in. Namaste.
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 Thank you, Karin.
You're so
Thanks, Karin.
welcome. Thanks,
Namaste.
guys,
Thanks,
for
Karin.
being here. It was so sweet to see all the little cats and dogs walking across the screen. Hi, Emily.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Thanks, Karen.
I welcome any feedback. Feel free to shoot me a Facebook message. Want to make sure to keep giving you what you need. So, no.
Great. All we need is your voice.
That's it? Okay.
Thanks, Karen.
Back to boat pose, and I'll
Thank
keep
you,
talking.
Karin.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks, Karen.
Love you much.
Love you guys. Have a
Love
good
Love
rest
you.
of your night. Love you.
Love
Shada, you're beautiful, even with your fuzzy hair.
Thank you.